Hi there, this is Daily Trends here on Pinax News, and as I always say, this is the hub for quality entertainment. If you want the real gist, don't forget to get locked up here on Daily Trends on Pinax News. Now, let's start off with something very sad, debilitating, and all of that. Yes, from the camp of Robert Sylvester Kelly. Yes, that name rings a bell in your head or in your mind. That's I'm talking about R. Kelly. Yes, now disgraced R&B singer R. Kelly was sentenced or has been sentenced by a federal court in Chicago this Thursday, 20 years in prison on child pornography and enticement charges. Now, though 19 of those years can't be served concurrently with a prior 30 years prison sentence from the separate case in the New York sentence. Now, the singer R. Kelly, who is 56 years, but now served 31 years in prison as a result of the two cases. Now, remember that last year, there were news and reports that R. Kelly will be jailed for 30 years sentence or jail sentence. Well, yes, apparently, upon all the allegations and court issues and court cases, the judges sat on the case and pronounced a 30 years jail sentence to the singer. Now, this is a fresh or a new jail sentence. That's a 1 year jail sentence to the singer, making it 31 years jail sentence. Now, Kelly was sentenced for his conviction on 6 counts of child pornography and his child enticement for coercing minors into sex following a trial last September, which he was also acquitted on 7 other counts of receiving child pornography. Now, Kelly's attorney had requested federal judge, that is Judge Harry, to limit his jail sentence to 10 years, but the judge refused the minimum under federal law, and for that prison time to be served concurrently with a 30-year jail sentence. Now, from a separate New York court case of racketeering and sex trafficking charges, with Kelly's attorney, Jennifer Bagion actually argued that the charges in the Chicago case should be jumped or, limited to 25 years in prison, but the judge, as I said, refused. For those of you who do not know who R. Kelly is, R. Kelly is a three-time Grammy winner. He's had popular songs like Storm is Over, I Believe I Can Fly, Legs Shaking, and a host of others. Over the past years, actually, there were rumors that the singer was involved in some sex misconduct, especially involving minors, and some people have come out to bring out certain allegations and evidences that's actually suggests or confirms that the singer has actually have been having an affair with youngers or minors, and they've had enough, and so they actually came out to spoke, and the law has actually taken its course. Now, Kelly, whose name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, faced a maximum jail term of 90 years in prison. Yes. Now, in a written victim impact statement, one of the women who was in court actually stated, and I quote, "Does anyone believe what happened to me was okay?" So upon R. Kelly's lawyers trying so hard to actually reduce the jail sentence for the singer, this lady questioned that if only they knew or what actually she's been through following R. Kelly's sexual scenes, and forcing her to do all the sexual stuffs that she herself never wished had happened. So she actually said that, does anyone believe what happened to me was okay? So she was actually suggesting or posing this question to R. Kelly's lawyers. Now, Kelly is a three-time award winner, as I said, who rose to stardom in the 1990s and has faced allegations of sexual misconduct and abuse throughout nearly his entire career. Now, he drew scrutiny over his marriage to late R&B singer Aaliyah in 1994 when he was 24 years and she was 15. as well as in 1996 lawsuit when his girlfriend Tiffany Hawkins also came out claiming that there was a sex with her when she was a minor, and paid and our could actually paid or compensated her with $25,000 to settle the case. Now he was also charged with 21 count of child pornography in 2002, but was acquitted 6 years later by his lawyers, and was convicted in New York case in 2021 on 8 count of sex trafficking for violating the Federal Man Act by taking minors across state lines for sex, and 1 count of year old will now serve 31 years in prison as a result of 2 cases. We already know that he was actually supposed to have served 30 years. Yes, 30 years in prison, and making or compounding all to be 90 years jail term. But this time round, there's one more jail sentence to actually surpass. And so, very sad situation there for the singer. Now, this is actually sad. People have been talking about it, and I'm going to read some few comments here. Then we see how it goes. Now, this one is coming from Sylvia. Sylvia says, R. Kelly was a very great legend. We are sorry that this had to happen to him." Um, Emmanuel, Emmanuel is saying that this is the least we expected. Why can't R. Kelly be spared? Yankee has also come out to say that it's sad this is happening to a great legend. Apparently, the storm is not over yet. Um, Sunday says R. Kelly was one of the greatest of all time. Look at what is happening to him this time. It's very, very unfortunate. Well, yes, it is very unfortunate that R. Kelly now has to serve, one more year jail term upon the 30 years already that was compounded on his head already. It's a very sad situation. So this actually has made people say that regardless of your status in life, regardless of no matter your stature or the position you actually hold, anything can happen to you, and so you just would have to be careful. Now, R. Kelly was thinking that all these years, since he's got the name, fame, and money and all of that, he could actually have all these cases under the carpet and no one would find out. But nothing is hidden under the sun. So definitely everything we do under the sun will surely come, to our face, or we actually going to deal with the consequences. And so he's actually dealing with the consequences now. It's quite a very sad incidents to know. Their lawyers, R. Kelly's lawyers, are actually doing everything possible to get him bailed or at least limit his jail sentence. But looks like no matter what they do or how they try, it looks like things are actually going to get more tougher for the singer. So it's very, very sad. More comment here. Now, this one is coming from Yaira, I beg your pardon. Yaira, he's also saying that I used to love this man's song until all these allegations came. It's very sad that it had to happen. My prayers are with him. Well, yes, all of us have our prayers with R. Kelly, and it's very sad that he has to, undergo this jail sentence. Well, we wish him well, and we also pray that you don't do same or find yourself in this situation. This is Daily Trends, and we are here to serve you more. Just